From Francis Ryan Park in the city of Escondido, the shadow of Valley High School, this is the Cal South National Cup 2013. Hello again, everybody. I'm Greg GK Porter for GK Sports, your video specialist and online streaming company, along with Jim Costa on the camera from 25 feet up in the air. This match features Capo FC versus the Arsenal FC. Capo FC B98, they are head coached by Peter Carey. Let's go ahead and get the lineup for Capo FC B98. The keeper will be number 1, Anthony Compion, champ. Nicknames will be involved in their lineup and throughout the match. Number 5 is Anthony Hammer Vasquez. Number 6 is Anthony Funny Boy Marmolejo. Number 7 is Abad Solider Gattaca. Number 8 is Ian Token Richards. Number 9 is Noah Stifey. Number 10 is Pedro Chato Sariano. Number 11 is Joshua Baby G Casarubias. Number 13 is Michael Saba, and his nickname is Saba. Number 14 is Jose Joselito Saldivar. Number 15 is Jose Big Joser Orzuna. Number 17 is Giovanni Gio Almodovar. Number 19 is Liam Monster Miller. Number 22 is Emmanuel Milkweed Lopez. And number 24 is Shane McCullough. And let's now get the lineup for the Arsenal. Out of the Rancho Cucamonga area, number 1 will be Michael Rees. Number 2 is Ryan Rodriguez. Number 5 is Christian Macias. Number 7 is Sean Rinkin. Number 8 is Ryan Rinkin. Number 10 is Alejandro Lemus. Number 12 is Reynaldo Zarate. Number 15 is Brian Gonzalez. Number 16 is Pedro Morales. Number 17 is Randy De Los Santos. Number 18 is the keeper, Chris Gomez. Number 19 is Alexander Fregoso. Let's stop here. It's time to shift colors for all you sailors out there, past and present. We are underway, going from left to right. In the first half is Capo FC, and right to left is the Arsenal. Number 21 is Noah Martucci, as that one is kicked out of play by Compion of Capo FC. Number 27 is Jose Santoyo. 49 is Andres Quizeta. And 80 is Alejandro Lara. So the ball is out of play. The first rush down the field by the Arsenal. And it went past the end line or the goal line. And it'll be a corner kick for the Arsenal. The in-swinger is knocked out on top and then over the top of frame. So they get a strike in the early going, the Arsenal do, on this foggy morning here at Francis Ryan Community Park. Greg GK Porter with you, along with Jim Costa on the camera, bringing you the sights and sounds from up high. And now the goal kick to midfield. Rankin with the header. In a space, Rankin controls it, sends it forward. The Capo FC on a quick counter, where they send it all the way down to Gomez. And Gomez didn't get a lot of that ball, and the English sent it out of play. So on the near side, a throw in for Capo FC. Lopez throwing it in. Gattaca. Stife runs onto it, chips it into the box there, but they couldn't get a subsequent strike. But now they get one, but a little bit further away. No problem for Chris Gomez. And Gomez sends it down the right flank. Chato Soriano with a header. And now running onto it is McCullough. And their own defensive back, they collect. Send it upfield. Rinkin. 0-0 your score. Just the opening of the match. Ball is out of play and it'll be a throw-in. Arsenal FC coming into this match 17th ranked in Cal South and ranked 62nd, or rather 40th, I should say, in the Region 4. And that's comprised of the western states. Capo FC coming in ranked 29th, and 62nd is Capo FC in Region 4. This is all the GOT soccer rankings. The free kick now for the Arsenal. Trying to get somebody there to strike it in that attacking third and right on top of the box, but a little bit too much of a heavy touch, and they gave way on a giveaway as Capo FC trying to send that ball upfield, but playing nicely in the attacking area. The attacking third is the Arsenal FC. Stife, heavy touch there, but now trying to stay with it is Gattaca, and he has it. Finds his teammate, and they get their passing going, game going a little bit. Off a deflection on the left back. There's a header there in his space. Gattaca trying to get to it, he cannot. Santoyo sending it forward. Martucci, and that ball is out of play. 0-0 still the score here in the first half of action. Hopefully you got your beverage and your snack and you're enjoying this one. This is the last 2 days prior to the round of 32, the Cal South National Cup for 2013. Into the corner and trying to get it there was Rinkin, and he could not as he ran out of real estate. And, of course, shielding him was the Capo FC player. Compion sets it up. His teammate sends it down the field. It's intercepted at midfield. And, again, they have it again in the defensive half. A chip into the box, and they just couldn't quite get it that time. Almost being able to get to the soccer ball, but not. The pace of the ball was a little bit too much on the play and not able to get a strike to deflect it past Compion and put it in the back of the net. So the Arsenal FC will throw it in out of their own defensive half. They've had a lot of possession time in this match so far, and that's not a good thing in the world of soccer. The world's most famous sport. It's in the 18-yard box, and Compion has to come off his line to make his save. And so it's still 0-0 as Compion sends it downfield. Off the header, the intercept by the Arsenal. In the center circle, collecting there, Capo FC, but again, they lose possession of it. Falling down is Stife, and he gives it away. It is wet this morning because of the fog and the precipitation early on in the morning, but there's not going to be any real precipitation like rainfall. It's just a lot of dew, and lately it's been kind of weird here in the early spring with the weather, and maybe it'll settle down. There's some pottery games where got some precipitation, thinking about it getting rained out, although that's not quite unusual. It varies from year to year. The Arsenal sending one forward and then intercepted by McCullough and sending it out of play. So the throw in for the Arsenal. Capo FC in the corner. Chato Soriano back there. And that ball's out of play. Still 0-0. Francis Ryan Community Park. Giving you the action of the Cal South National Cup. And they collect well, and not able to put that one inside the far post was Martucci. But that's the way you want to do it going down a field. Got to be well organized into that attacking third, and when you are, you create a lot of problems for the defense. Upfield, Arsenal winning it again, and they've really played a lot in the defensive half of Capo FC. And obviously it kind of belies their ranking. In Cal South, 17th best teams in Cal South. And in the top 40 in all the western states. They're a quality team. The National Cup is one of the most prestigious tournaments in all of America, youth soccer tournaments. Lara sending that ball down the right flank. It's intercepted. Ordazuna has played well in that left back area. I might have called him Soriano. Soriano is not going to be playing in the back. And he just got too much speed and too much big loping strides to be able to provide a lot of danger for the defense. In that left back area. Ordazuna fighting hard to try to get to it. He can't. Again, with it as they try to do something from that right flank. Rankin, nice intercept. They're quick to getting to the soccer ball, and deflection, and just being able to get to it is Compiègne in this under 14 match. 0-0, still the score, but if they continue to put pressure in the defensive half of Capo FC, it won't be that way for long. Sending it out wide, Rankin wants to try to keep it in, and he does so nicely, collecting the soccer ball, sending it in the corner. Getting it over to Martucci, and Martucci's pass a little errant that time on the giveaway, but they still are able to get to the space where the soccer ball is. And that has been the determining factor so far in this match. Here's Martucci. He sends it in the 18-yard box. They collect well, and a chip that time. His body was going one way, Jose Santoyo, and the soccer ball had too much English, and it kept basically going in the direction he was going. He wanted to try to bend it backwards, but that would have been an incredible play. But these young athletes can do these types of things, and they get better and better at it. Of course, I hope one day you get a college scholarship, maybe one day play in the Major League Soccer, and who knows, maybe get an opportunity to play for a quality premier team overseas. The throw-in for Capo FC. Not a lot of time in the defensive half of Arsenal, and they want to try and change that. Rankin getting the touch, but sending it out of play. Actually, it wasn't off him. It was off the player defending him, so the Arsenal and the red and white are going to throw it in at midfield. Greg G.K. Porter here along with Jim Costa, bringing you the sights and sounds. Field number 4 here at the Francis Orion Community Park. Free kick. Foul wasn't bad enough to warrant a yellow card, although getting close to that. And a warning, as you see there. Free kick into the central of the box is headed out. I believe that was Soriano who was able to head that ball out. And trying to work there was Casarubias, and he's able to retrieve the soccer ball. Finds his teammate in the space, and kind of turning up a little gimpy there is Gattaca. The Arsenal, again, collecting, organizing themselves very well. De Los Santos, and then a shot, and a goal! Go, 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 Jose Santoyo putting it in the back of the net, and the Arsenal lead 1-0. Nice shot by Santoyo. You see him scrambling around the defenders, and just like in another sport, as you see the instant replay, Santoyo beating an outstretched hand of Compiègne. So it is 1-0. Arsenal FC. And the team that's higher ranked strikes first. Well, let's see what Capo FC, what is Capistrano if you're from the Rancho Cucamonga area and you're watching this match. Capo is just Capistrano, San Juan Capistrano. There is a place called Rancho Capistrano in San Juan Capistrano where they do have the National Cup. In fact, that is going to be where the semifinals and finals are this season. And also, they do play up in LNSC. That's a Lancaster National Soccer Center as well. And that's where play will be next weekend in the round of 32. Both these teams hoping to get there in the round of 32. Who knows? Maybe a chance to see each other again for higher stakes. In towards the 18-yard box. And that ball is deflected past the goal line and in another opportunity for a goal kick. That time getting a piece of the soccer ball was Shane McCullough. And McCullough just didn't want that defender to turn on him. Martucci, and it's knocked down by Compian, and they get another strike, but that was too high by Jose Santoyo. And a bid to try to get his second one of the match. So 1-0, the Arsenal getting the coup de grace from all of the work that they've put in the attacking third, and a lot of times that may not work out for you, but in this particular match it has. And that's what is kind of the beauty of soccer, that you can work extremely hard and don't really get much out of it as far as the scoreboard is concerned. Will this be that type of a match, or will it not? We're going to find out as that ball goes out of play. And the free kick, or actually the offsides is what that was. Rankin sending it forward. And you're going to have a foul in space. And so Capo FC, down 1-0, will have the free kick. Giovanni Gio Almodovar with the free kick. Almodovar getting a good one, and it's into the back of the net. Oh, goal! Go, 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 go! Giovanni Gio Almodovar puts it in the back of the net. Nice shot by Almodovar. As you see, gets a lot of length on that shot and velocity over the hand of Chris Gomez and into the back of the net. 1-1, your score now, as Almodovar gets the result now for Capo FC. And really, Capo FC has been badly outplayed here in the first half, but yet they have a 1-1 tie. Quite a nice thing to have, and it's exactly what I just got through mentioned in the world of soccer. You can be outplayed, but you can find a way to get one into the back of the net. And it doesn't matter what's happened running around out there on the pitch, as long as you get the result. And they just did. And that one goes off of Baby G, and it goes out of play. The near side, the throw in will be for the red and white, knotted up at 1 now, when they thought they were going to be able to hold on to this lead for quite a bit. And this one is knocked out after Alejandro Lemus throwing it in. And Lemus will throw it in again. Gain a little real estate down the left flank here at Francis Ryan Community Park. And the header Running onto it now is Lamus. And it continues to go back upfield. That's not the direction where they wanted the soccer ball to go, Arsenal FC. Try to get it. There is Gattaca, and he does. However, now they have to retreat back. And that is the Arsenal FC, but no problem for Chris Gomez. The ball had too much pace on it. Martucci. Out of play, it'll be a throw in. Rankin, the far side touchline. Not in a hurry, and whenever you're down in the match, you better be in a hurry. But if the match is tied up, no problem. Going to throw it in. Of course, there are some that'll say that, yeah, there is a problem if you're getting towards the end of the match and you don't want to have to play extra time, overtime. The header, pretty good one. And thankfully for Capo FC, they had a player in that 6-yard box. And here's another strike. And so got one, and it's batted down by Compion at the last moment. Oh, what a save by Compion. There's a reason why they call him champ. Because he actually has been a champion of different tournaments. And one, most notably, was not so long ago, where they won the President's Cup in Region 4. That was back when they were age younger. That was last June. In the silver part of the President's Cup. And so they're trying to win another big tournament. They were in the OC tournament in the Orange County that represents, and they were semifinalists in that tournament. They were also second place in the boys under 14 gold of the Coast Soccer League. There's 8 teams in that Coast Soccer League. Legends Classic back last May, they were semifinalists. Kind of a little bit a different turn of fate for the Arsenal. They really haven't collected any points on any of the tournaments that they've been in recently, except for one most notable scenario whereby in one of the tournaments, this game was played at the Vegas Cup in the Betty Wilson Soccer Complex. They beat a Utah team that was semi-finalist. So in their state. Throw in now. Number 22, Emmanuel Lopez, one of the new players on at Capo FC over the recent year or two. We've had an opportunity to see Capo FC. In the last 15 months, this is the third match that we have seen Capo FC. And they have been doing quite well in the previous 2 matches. The last match we saw them, they were playing Tustin United, a great team. And they did not get a victory out of that. That was the only loss. We'd seen them in the 2 previous matches. And this was not GK Sports. This was another company that I was helping out. But got an opportunity to see these young men, and their coach, Peter Carey, tells me that they are going to be going to Brazil for further educational of the world's most famous sport, football in most countries, soccer in this one. That's the ball with geometric designs. Throw it in will be the Arsenal. Or will there be a foul on the play? Let's see. Center ref goes over there and gives some instructions to the young man to throw it in. The Arsenal. That ball is sent out of play. 1-1 your score here in the first half. Time running out for both teams in the first half. But I hope you've been enjoying this match. Any of the substitutions that we have not mentioned as they've come into this match, we will mention them as they touch that soccer ball. That is important, and we do like to mention the subs as they come in, but sometimes not able to get them. GK Sports, the online streaming company along with video specialists, and we will be doing the online streaming very soon. Be showing these matches in a high def quality soon, and that should be a lot of fun as YouTube now, as we put our matches on YouTube as well as on our own website, can show high definition, and it's really fun to watch. But of course, if you don't decide to order the video link, which is $15 through GK Sports, and you want to get the DVD, which is only $20, that's a good way to go. Of course, once we go to high def, the price will go up, but not too much more. It'll be only $25 for the high def regular matchup, and then if it's a championship, it'll be $30. But just check all that stuff out on our website. Stay in tune in the website and what it has for you, and it will have tournaments that we intend to go to eventually, and maybe other sports. Have pictures on that website. That's mrgksports.webs.com. And the YouTube site is GK Sports Online, or actually GK Sports Online. That is correct. So if you want to check out things on our YouTube site, you can do that as well. 1-1 match. It's been a good one in this boys under 14 bracket. Lots of great teams in this tournament. Just right outside the 18-yard box and sent back upfield as they are able to defend nicely. Token Richards trying to find the soccer ball. He couldn't find it now. And now the Arsenal get a shot, and they just missed the near post. Ian Token Richards not able to find that soccer ball, and you don't want to do that in the center of the field. Giving him a great opportunity to try to put one in back of the net, and just in that area, Jose Santoyo was able to put his team on the scoreboard with a 1-0 lead at the time. There will be the double whistle coming up real soon here. Maybe but about 5 or 6 minutes left to play in the first half. Here is Casarubias. And Casarubias a run on that right flank. And now he collects the soccer ball, weaving his way. And he gets it over to his teammate, and that is Vasquez. Vasquez's pass was blocked. Now headed over towards Vasquez again, but he can't get it, the hammer. And so now down the right flank, getting a little bit more touches is Capo FC. Really starting off slow in this match, and they're very fortunate that they are not behind in this match. Here's a shot, and just missing again. Whizzing that one by the near post is Santoyo, and maybe he should have took a fraction of a second longer and got himself a better shot. Might have been able to get it off the ground and keep it inside that near post, but that did not work out. And sometimes young players think that they are rushed and they have to take the shot, and in reality, they can take their time. And that's something that you learn as you get older, as you get more experienced in the world of soccer. But trust me, these players play a lot better than players of their age 10 years ago, and light years better than 20, 25 years ago. Into the 18-yard box, sent upfield. Now, there are some that are playing professional soccer. They'll say maybe not so much, but I'm talking in the numbers, the mass numbers of totality of players and their ability. Yes, there may have been players that were outstanding back 25 years ago, 20 years ago that, are better than these types of these guys at the same age, but in totality, you didn't have the skill level like these players have developed here in 2013. With a free kick now is Almodovar. Giovanni, let's see what he can do with the soccer ball. And he decides to keep it on the ground. Here's Baby G. He cuts it back. It was deflected, and getting to it quickly is the Arsenal. Lopez into the 18 and trying to head it over to Stife. He didn't quite get to it. Was Miller, Liam Miller. Really haven't been able to call his name because play has basically been in the defensive half. And it goes out of play. Going to be a throw-in. Just moments left here in the first half, and it's 1-1 match. Knocked out of play. And not happy with that call was Andres Quizeta, kind of bouncing that ball off the turf hard. Collecting in the back is Lara, the defender, as they send that ball up forward. There's a player on the Arsenal FC number 3 that we did not get his name, so he may be another number, and we are sorry that we have to not be able to mention his name, but he has played very well so far in the first half. Arsenal throwing it in. They want to try to break this 1-1 deadlock. And now coming down the central with an opportunity, and it is knocked away at the last moment as getting over there in the space was Jose Big Joser Orzuna. Nice play. Alexander Fregoso in a bid to try to break the tie. On the near side, the corner kick. Maybe the last big opportunity of the first half for either team. Which means that if you're Capo FC, you got to defend well here. Can't waste too much time. You might not be able to get it off. And it is right on target. Compia knocking it away. And they just couldn't get another quality strike on it. Oh, they almost had the 2-1 lead. And it might as well been the coup de grace for them anyway, because they have basically dominated this first half. But they only have one goal to show for it. As far as possession time and where they played at in the defensive half and the defensive third for the blue and gray. Combien setting it up. Trying to go forward, and here's Stife. Stife trying to make a move, and he's doing that. Stife still on the soccer ball, and then covering that well is Lamus coming over to help out his teammate. got to cover well in the space. If you're not able to do that, you're going to be victimized all over the pitch. And more than likely, it will be organized for a goal in the back of your net. Throw in. Capo FC. Hearing some action going on behind us, and don't know what that was all about, but it didn't sound good. In the game behind us. Free kick. Sent all the way down into the 18-yard box. The Arsenal trying to get another strike on it. And again, they work in the box to try to see what they can do, and it goes out of play. And losing his balance was one of the defenders for the for Capo FC, but he wasn't able to get to the soccer ball and kind of kept the Arsenal player from getting to the soccer ball, and might have got a lucky break that time because that could have been a penalty shot. And it goes by the 6-yard box and out of play past the second goal line, or the goal line. So Compion sets it up. 1-1 match here at Francis Ryan Community Park. And Baby G Casarubias still staying with the soccer ball. It is knocked out of play, but Casarubias had a burst of steam going down that right flank and would have loved to be able to get to that ball, but the defender there, Lara, getting to it first. And he's played well for the Arsenal in the first half as well. Hasn't had to do a lot of work because his team has had that ball in the defensive half of Capo FC. Now going after it is Miller. Miller hustling hard, wins it, but then couldn't get back to it as he lost his balance in the wet turf there. And here's Santoyo sending a long ball down and trying to run onto it is his teammate, his forward striker up there, and was routed off. And that is the end of the first half of action here at Francis Ryan Community Park in Escondido, California, the North County, about 25 miles north of the downtown city proper, where you see the score. It's 1-1. So stick with us. We will be right back for action in the second half of the Cal South National Cup. Second half set to get underway in this 1-1 Cal South National Cup match. Hope you've enjoyed it so far. Greg GK Porter here along with Jim Costa, my cameraman, for GK Sports, the video specialist and online streaming company. We're going to get into some of that online streaming later on in the year. Going from left to right is the Arsenal in the red and white with the white numbers, and with the blue numbers and the white jerseys, Capistrano, Capo FC in the blue shorts. Arsenal cross midfield, and Capo FC trying to keep things going in the defensive half of the Arsenal. Chato Soriano trying to get to it, and it was touched down by the Arsenal. Taldibar sending that ball to the central, but it got intercepted. So the Arsenal on a quick counter. Stolen away that time by Saldivar. To Soriano, being marked heavily, and a foul. So a free kick for Capo FC. It's the early parts of the second half, so sit back, grab your beverage or your snack. This one's sent right at the keeper, and he's able to make the save. That's Chris Gomez. Showing the soft hands. Driving the ball all the way downfield. Retreating back that time to get to it was Almodovar. Sending it upfield, but the Arsenal have it. With Morales. Sending it over the near side of Santoyo. And then up forward now. Fregoso. Cuts it back, nicely done. Fregoso into space. Back upfield. He sent it in the box. Always dangerous in the 18-yard box, the penalty area. Sent upfield, won by Capo FC. Soriano. Soriano drops it back. And now looks for the one over the top down the right flank, but it's out of play. Too much pace on that soccer ball. The Arsenal will throw it in. And it's 1-1 match. The shadow of Valley High School. The Cal South National Cup 2013 in bracket play. The Arsenal and Capo FC. Soriano trying to get to it. Gattaca. And it's out of play. A throw in. Winning at the Arsenal.
I'm here when you're done.
Across midfield on the run is Morales. Sent upfield. Rankin bringing it down. And here's Capo FC. And there to the central where Baby G, Casarubias, could not continue on. So his teammates got to try to collect in the defensive half. And it's in the 18-yard box, always dangerous. They're able to win it. However, the Arsenal have it. Rankin sending it right at Compion, but he has no problem there. Plenty of time and space. Rankin trying to keep him honest, though. 50-50 ball. Gattaca. Solider. The foul. So the free kick in the center circle. The 1-1 match as the sun has come out a lot more here in Escondido. Started off before the match where it was quite foggy. Some players arrived for both teams. In the box, trying to get that runner down the central, and that was De Los Santos. Just a little bit too high for him on Fregoso's service. Ball upfield, and it's going to roll out of play. And so the red and white got to throw it in. Center ref blowing the action to a still, to a halt, if you will. And he wants to talk to his linesman. Don't know exactly what it was about. Nevertheless, Capo FC looks like they're going to have a free kick. One match. And now an opportunity
for Capo FC. And attacking third. And might have been a violation on it. Have to try it again. And that's exactly what's going to happen here. Sending it in the 18. Just couldn't quite get anybody to get a touch onto that soccer ball. You don't like to get anything negative out of a free kick in the 18-yard box. Or in other words, you want to make the most of your opportunity, and basically that time they did not. And that one just over the top of frame. It's a pretty good shot. Just couldn't get it to dip down. If he does, they have the lead, 2-1. So the Arsenal almost took advantage of going down the field and getting in a pretty good, almost the range that the free kick was taken from. And nearly they got a goal. Neither team able to do anything and put it inside the net, so still 1-1. Ball driven out of play by the Arsenal. But in the second half, you always want to make the most out of your opportunities to ensure the best chance to win. As the match can be a tale of two halves. Gatica, and then winning it now is Fregoso. Fregoso being marked heavily, but he's in the box now. You got to be careful. Blocked. And a save as it trickles slowly over to Campion. A nice little run that time by Fregoso. And when you take him in the box, that defender, trying to see if he's going to make a mistake. Either allow you a good shot or a penalty. Now here they are again in the box. Batted away, and again, they're able to get a cleat on it and drive it past the end line this time, but it'll be another corner kick for the red and white of the Arsenal. A great professional soccer club as they've done great things again here in 2013 over there in the Barclays Premier League. Out of England. The free kick, the bending ball, knocked down, trying to get another strike. Or the Arsenal, they do. And a goal! Go, 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 goal! Alexander Fregoso is able to put it in the back of the net. He got the strike this time that he wanted. And they have the lead, the Arsenal, 2-1. Down, trying to get another strike. Or the Arsenal, they do. And a goal! Outside an 18-yard box. Able to bend that ball away from Campion into the corner of the net. And now the work has to be done for Capo FC if they want to entertain getting a tie in this match in bracket play, or if they want to have an opportunity to win this one. Still a lot of time here in the second half, but they find themselves behind now by a goal. Not insurmountable in the world of soccer, but it can be enough to get the victory for you. The Arsenal now have to defend in their defensive third, able to do so. Gatica, though, and then striking it inside the 18-yard box. Bent that ball and just couldn't quite get another strike that time. So now they have to retreat back. There's three defenders back there, but speed for the Arsenal now, and it's danger in the box, and just missed it on a near post that time. Nearly another goal, and they would have had a 2-goal lead. A nice run by the Arsenal on a quick counterattack by number 27, Jose Santoyo. In the central, weaving his way was Marmolejo. Now here's Soriano. He can be a dangerous one. Had a lot of height over the last couple of years in his life. Over a lot of players. Been able to use it. But as you get older, that advantage can be shrunk down quickly. As well as the play can be shrunk down as well. Gets tougher and tougher the older you get in youth soccer. Into the central now. The Arsenal provided plenty of a challenge in this match to the Capo FC. In the box now and just driven out at the last moment. The header by Stife. And now down to central. And Soriano just couldn't get to it. But here's Stife again now. He strikes it and right to Lemus. And Lemus going upfield. With it out to the wide. Keep their attack going down their left flank now. And they are offsides. As Fregoso would have loved to just waited a moment later. They had a great opportunity. Not able to do so. Substitution as Richards comes in now for Capo FC. Ian Richards. Nicknamed Token. In the central. And that ball is going to go out of play. Off the foot of the Arsenal. So the throw in now by Saldivar. Gets it in to Almodovar. They go to the wide side. The Casarubias. His pass was intercepted. He was looking for Stife. Didn't get to it. So the other way goes the Arsenal with Santoyo. Santoyo trying to find somebody in the interior. He does. It's Fregoso. He's trying to find a teammate. He does find it. But his strike went wide. They're still in the box. Fregoso takes his time. A shot and a save by Compiègne. Santoyo a blast, and Compiègne is able to bat the ball down on the bid to take the 2-goal lead for the Arsenal. But good action in the 18-yard box. The visitors from Rancho Cucamonga. Up in the Inland Empire, some 110 miles or so from here. 40 miles or so outside of Los Angeles. As we reside here in San Diego County, the Cal South Sanctioned Tournament, Cal South National Cup, 2013. And we got a whistle on the field. Might have to try that all over again. The Arsenal in enjoying a 1-goal lead here in the second half, 2-1. The throw in over Stife and driven upfield. Fullback. Capo FC getting touches again now, but coming over to it. And time was Rinkin, sending the ball forward. Gattaca was pressured, but he stayed with his soccer ball, and he sends it forward. Intercepted as Saldivar wanted to go forward, and he could not. And now he chases after it. He won't get to it. And then they try to dispossess Fregoso. Good dribbling that time. And it's central. They still have it. And it's blocked as they form a wall there. But let's see. Was there a handball? Yes. Just not in the box. But it's going to be a free kick. And this is a dangerous area here. At this age, they can put it in the back of the net with velocity. Alejandro Lemus is going to take it for the Arsenal, leading 2-1, trying to get a 2-goal lead. Or will there be a trick play here? Lamas may not take it. Let's see what happens. Santoyo's over there as well. Santoyo gives it to Lamas. It deflects off of a player. It's in the box. Arsenal, the shot over the top of the net and then cleared out by Joshua Baby G. Casarubias. Casarubias finding the soccer ball in the deep part of the 6-yard box and getting it out of play. They had a good flurry, though, that time. They've had better ones. And if that continues, they're going to win this match. The Arsenal, the bending ball, knocked down by Compian. Fregoso a touch, but it's going to go upfield as Soriano. Or rather, that was Orzuna, the big Joser, getting it upfield. Now he blocks it to Stife. Stife sending a long ball to Soriano, and Soriano can't get to it. You see the long strides of Pedro Chato Soriano. Can put a lot of pressure on defenders. The throw in. Noah Stife looks like he's going to throw it in. No, correction. Almodovar throwing it in. Richards, his pass intercepted, goes after it. It's out of play, so they'll throw it in. Capo FC. Noah Stife will throw it in. Stife, one of the new players on the team since we last seen him back in, about 15 months ago. Going after now is Orzuna, and then his teammate Saldivar sending it upfield, but intercepted. Working the passing game. It's the red and white. The Arsenal, that's why you want to play soccer that way. Soriano now with speed. And let's see. He's going to get a free kick. Speed that time, victimizing Zarate. He could not keep Chato getting to the soccer ball. Not uncommon in soccer to make plays like that as long as you do not get a yellow card out of it. Soccer a lot less physical than it used to be back in days when I went to high school. Boy, there was a lot of things you could do physically on the ball. The bending ball, and it is knocked out. A shot and a goal! Go, 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 go! Joshua Baby G. Casarubias putting it in the back of the net to tie it up at 2-2. The bending ball, and it is knocked out. A shot and a goal! Go, 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 go! Casarubias found that ball trickling around in the penalty area and got a good strike on it and ties this National Cup match up at 2 here in the second half. So both teams now know what they have to do to try to get a victory. What? Play harder. Find a way to get the winning goal. There may not be a chance to tie it up. It's time moving on here in the second half for the other club. But Capo FC showing their resiliency here in this match to tie the match up. Lots of possession time, though, in the attacking third of the Arsenal in this match. But they have only come up with 2 goals, and they would have liked to had a lot of strikes back in the attacking third to put it in the back of the net. Let's see if the possession time continues to play Capo FC, or does Capo FC say that doesn't bother us and we'll get our opportunities and we'll try to make good on them. Not always in a world of soccer does the best team win. Boy, we saw that in a UEFA Champions League recently. Down to Central, trying to get to it. The Arsenal could not. Long ball sent down, but not able to get to it is Santoyo. Compien's pass upfield. Chato couldn't get to it there in the Central, but here's Richards. His pass is intercepted, though. He goes after it and sends it back to his teammate there, Casarubias. In the 15, what am I saying? That was number 15 with the soccer ball, Orazuna. Here's McCullough. Getting to it, though, is Ryan Rankin, but gives it up, and a long-distance shot by Soriano. It's not any of a problem there for Chris Gomez. Gets a quick counterattack. Driven out of play by Shane McCullough. Space. The throw in his 2-2 match in bracket play. Today and tomorrow, the last 2 days of bracket play in the National Cup of Cal South. And then it'll be the round of 32 next weekend. Here in the Olders part of the Cal South Nationals Cup. You can win the national championship at this age. Here's a ball sent right at Compiègne, and Compiègne is able to make the save. Kind of an off-balance shot. Compiègne had to honor that, and he made the save on Martucci, that is. Noah? To the near side for Capo FC to send that ball forward. Not able to get teammate to run onto it. Giovanni would have loved to have been able to run onto it. Saldivar again, sending it forward. Into Central, winning it. Then cross midfield is Capo FC, but high line, and that ball driven up forward, but not able to keep it in on the heavy touch. So the throw in for Capo FC. The whistle. It's going to be a free kick as there's a foul. Giovanni Gio Almodovar coming over there to it. And no, he's not going to take it. Free kick towards the 18. Trying to get another strike on it, just couldn't quite do it. That last free kick was by Casarubias. Orazuna sending it up forward, looking for Soriano. He couldn't retreat back to it, and trying to bring the ball down was Miller. And hustling over there is Orazuna. Orazuna having a problem, and he is going to get a yellow card out of it. And unlike in the last match, No hostilities are in the field of play here. And I mean the last match behind us. Not the way to play soccer or any sport. Unless, of course, it's hockey. Then again, that's part of the game. The keeper, Chris Gomez. Always dangerous when you come out and take the free kick. Cannot touch the soccer ball with his hands because he's past the box, the 18-yard box. If you're not familiar with soccer. Sent all the way down in the 18. And the strong leg as Rinkin tried to get it, but they still have possession. And that's going to result in a foul and a yellow card foul. So 2 yellow cards within the last minute and a half. One for both teams. Both teams have to be careful now. The center ref is going to call it. Doesn't want play to get out of hand. Two-two match, both teams. A highly competitive match. It's been a joy to watch. Greg G.K. Porter here along with Jim Costa Films for GK Sports, your online streaming and video specialist. Throw it in an 18-yard box as we showcase youth sports. Intercepted. But staying after it there was Casarubias. But that ball harmlessly over to Chris Gomez as he's off his line, and he wants to get Capo FC as a retreat back. But Compiègne just waits at the top of the box where he can touch it and sends it off to his left. But that ball was knocked out of play by Rinkin. Ryan and Sean on this Arsenal team. Throw in. The Arsenal. The near side. Martucci. But upfield. It was a touch by Lara. Intercepted. The Arsenal still with possession now. Now they want to put the pressure on Capo FC as they've got numbers. Just outside the box, a service, and it's intercepted. The central of the box. And now another one sent into the box. To the near side. And it goes out of play. Capo FC will throw it in. It's 2-2 match. The Arsenal putting the pressure on. But a whistle. And it's going to go against Capo FC. And now the opportunity. A big one here. Late in the match. All knotted up at 2 for Alejandro Lara. The big free kick. Is he going to swing it out to his left? Looks like that's where all the players are. Or he might just try to send it over the 2 defenders there. Casarubias and Almodovar. And try to put a good strike, but he's not going to take the strike as it's Lemus. And he'll try to receive it. Lemus puts it on the low side and just able to get to it. And the 2 defenders I just mentioned for Capo FC jumped up. And Lemus sent that ball on the low side. A missile coming right at the keeper. But Compiègne able to make the save. Big save late in the game, but here's Martucci in a central, but coming over there and making the play. Get it out of danger, Saldivar. They've reduced the size of the field. The Arsenal continuing the pressure on. This is the kind of thing you want to try to do offensively. You have to be careful, though. This Sadiano has speed. Sadiano now at midfield is going to throw it in. And coming up to get it, no call. And there's a player down for Capo FC, and now a whistle to stop play. as player for Capo FC. Clip there, and can't quite see who it is. And the coaching staff coming out. Peter Carey in at his player. 2-2 match. Hotly contested one here on this April weekend, the last one of 2013. Hate to see a player go down in any soccer match and not be able to return. And hopefully that's not the case here. Coming into this match, Capo FC, again, as I mentioned, was 29th ranked in Cal South, 60th in Region 4 out of GOT Soccer. Almodovar was the player hurt as Gio walks it off, and we'll see whether or not he returns. The rankings on the other side of the ledger for the Arsenal are not quite nearly as high, but the Arsenal beat a Utah team in the last year that was a semifinalist in their state, and that ball saved by Chris Gomez. Soriano getting up. It looks like that Soriano got up slowly. The Arsenal not caring about the rankings in this match and have played well against last year's President's Cup champions, Capo FC. That boys under 13 level. Stife. Malejo. And now Stife is hurt and another yellow card is issued. And if it's in the same player, it would turn out to be a red card. I guess it was not. And so it's going to be a free kick. But 2 yellow cards now for players for the Arsenal in this match. They have to really be careful. Free kick. A couple players smarting now for Capo FC. It's Stife staying in the game. Trying to get after it, can't quite do it. Hustling over to the near side. Nicely done by Saldivar, however they win it. Saldivar on the near side and drives it forward, looking for Soriano. Soriano now trying to stop that soccer ball and cannot. The ball is still in the play, in the corner. Trying to get to the 18-yard box, can't quite do it. Still in the field of play. And let's see. It is out now. And throw in. Almodovar knocked out. Getting back is Lara protecting into space at the edge of the 18-yard box, the penalty area. Nice job done by Alejandro. Almodovar will take it. Giovanni, let's see which way he goes with the soccer ball. Gio strikes it on the low side, trying to get somebody to control it. He gets it back, sends it up top, and a save by Chris Gomez. As Soriano a bid to try to head it in the back of the net. Now they've got to race back. Having a problem now outside the box. Compian hits the soccer ball forward. No call by the center ref. He says play on. So back the other way now. As the Arsenal winning the soccer ball And that's the end of the match, and it'll end up 2-2. Hope you enjoyed the action right here at the Cal South National Cup for 2013. Both teams playing hard the whole match. And it ends up resulting in a 2-2 tie. And you get points for scoring in any soccer match. And you get points for a tie. So that works for both teams as they congratulate each other for the effort. And we will have interviews from those who participated in this match. So stick with us. We'll be right back on GK Sports. Greg GK Porter back here for GK Sports, and this is the Capo FC squad we've seen before. First time on GK Sports, and they're going to say a few things about this match and about the National Cup and their aspirations here in the National Cup 2013. Here they are.
Well, I was really hoping to get a win, and I really want to get to the final. So, well, that's my dream. Make it a final for nationals, and I'm really glad I met this team. Give me the opportunity to go to the nationals with them, and yeah, because I'm like.
And who are
family.
you? Who are you?
Huh?
Who are you?
About Gattaca.
Okay. So you're new to this team?
Yeah, I just entered a couple months ago.
Okay. All right. Good deal.
All right.
It's a lot of fun playing with these guys, right?
Yeah, really good players.
Okay. All righty. Well, good luck.
Well, thank you.
Good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you.
Alrighty. Let me see if I can get another teammate that might want to talk on film, or can we get to Coach Peter Carey? Peter's talked to us before. This is a match I know he wanted a different result, but in this particular case it didn't happen. But they came back, and that's something that we've seen for the first time. Peter Carey, how you doing?
Good.
Good to see you. The coach of, what is it, Irvine? University of Irvine?
IVC.
Okay. All right.
Assistant coach at IVC.
Okay. Talk a little bit about this match. I know it was 1-1 at halftime. This is a team that, not quite as ranked as high as you guys, but the thing is.
They're ranked higher than us, actually.
Are they really?
I think so.
Okay.
But the first, I don't know. We were lucky to get out of halftime 1-1. They were better than us the first half. They had 10 good opportunities, and we were just lucky first half. But second half, we were in it. So.
Don't you love soccer?
2-2, good result. Better first half, we were better second half, so good result for us. We just didn't wake up for about 20 minutes. I was a bit nervous first half. But let's see what happens. Maybe we advance. Depends how they do next game. So we advance either way, but obviously we want to advance on top, so we'll see what happens.
Right. And you guys went down to Brazil since the last time I seen you.
We're going.
Oh, you haven't gone yet?
We put it off. We're going for World Cup.
Okay.
So we had to save up a little bit more, but we're 80% of the way there. It's going to be nice.
Yeah, there you go. That's the best way to do it.
Yes, sir.
Wow, that's going to be a great trip.
Yes, sir.
All right. Anything lastly you want to say about, the fields here, the refereeing, in your particular game? I know it got crazy behind us.
The refs are good. The refs are good. The other team wasn't happy with the refs. I thought they did okay. They let them play. It was a physical game. We're a physical team, so that worked out for us.
Right.
The fields are a lot better than they were last time I was out here. So
okay.
Good day. We'll take the 2-2. We'll keep going forward. We'll see what happens next weekend.
Well, good luck in trying to win in the National Cup and moving on, winning this region and moving on.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right. Thanks, Peter. And so that basically is going to do it, unless we have any other young men from Capo FC that want to come on over and say a few words. Guys? Okay. Alrighty, well that's gonna do it right here from Francis Ryan Park and the shadow of Valley High School. I'm Greg GK Porter. Jim Costa on the camera saying, take care of yourself as always. God bless. And remember to save this one on your hard drive. Bye now from Francis Ryan Park in the National Cup 2013.